Hello, everybody. This is Tyler Vorseth here. I am at the ending stages of my cold. I still have to clear my throat, but that's okay. Um, so let me get the folder. Like I said before, I did all these reviews beforehand, but what happened was my computer decided to crap out, and essentially I have to do it from scratch. Now I do have it on the flash drive, but I wanted to do it new. Kind of do it again. Alright, let me see. Okay. It is chilly today. If only this tail was a real tail, then I would curl it up on myself. Yeah, you'll hear that a lot. So, Area 51 is an interesting level. I think out of all the levels of Nevada, it's the one that feels most like a Tomb Raider level because it has the puzzles and it has the combat, which is sprinkled in. It's not really experimenting. It's doing stuff that we expect. So Area 51 you can start off with the Desert Eagle, the same weapon you used at the end of High Security Compound. Weapons carry over into levels and areas. This was created by Tomb Raider 3. Actually, it was done in Tomb Raider 1, where weapons carry over. You start off. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. So basically, you can find. Actually, that was done in Tomb Raider 1 as well, where you can find weapons in multiple levels. Yeah, that was done in Tomb Raider 1. You start out of a truck with boxes, run forward, and take out a Desert Eagle to deal with the guard who would close a door to a new weapon. It is a hallway with a button at the end, a crawl space grate to the left with a button, an MP5 on a red background sign on the back. I thought I heard something open. On the back left, and a red room. The red room contains two lockers with what appears like keypads, a right lit up display, and some kind of speaker. By the lockers are two sets of MP5 clips and an MP5. There is a flip switch nearby that turns on the red lasers inside the area, preventing you from going outside without death. You go out to the crawl space with the grating in it and push the button to open it. Inside there is a room with a large med pack on the immediate right and a high crawl space leading to track lasers. A small med pack is in the truck that you start out with. You get into the high crawl space area where a laser is on a track going from left to right, and you have ramps that go up. You time the laser so you can avoid it, go left till you get a large med pack, then you go down and up till you hit a white ladder. The track lasers go back and forth. Most of them you should follow and then get past. This one you use the change in elevation and follow the technique to get past. Track lasers rotate lasers in a circle. They have an inner circle and outer circle path which go in opposite directions. You climb up the white ladder, then go to a crawl space, and within the crawl space, an MP guard who is unarmed rushes to push a button. If he pushes the button, then yellow vertical lasers will be at the start of the tile and at the end, in which you have to crawl to get under the first set. If you shoot him in time, then no lasers. You still have to go through a crawl space. You pull a flip switch to open a door, letting out a prisoner. There is only a small med pack in the room. You go into the crawl space, and just before a ladder is a pickup of flares. Then you go through a crawl space up above, past the turret in the corner. Green lasers to the left and green lasers on the floor below the turret. You go up the ramp, turn the corner, shoot the guard to stop him from pushing a button, and closing a gated door nearby. The gated door has 2 locker boxes, harpoons, grenades, and rockets. Also a button that shuts the door, so it is best to avoid that button. You go to a trap door at the end of the hallway, next to a grate near a button which will drop you down. The area beyond the grate is the area in the future that will allow you to end the level. The trapdoor has a ramp underneath. If you want the secret, you have to avoid the detection of the assault rifle guard. You fall off the ramp, get the Desert Eagle pistol out, time him when he is away from the button, and then shoot him. If you fail, you will send 2 German Shepherds and close the grate where the secret crawl space is. To the left of where he was, there is a green crawl space that has grenades, and on a platform by a ramp there are shotgun shells. You fall down into a square pit around a square column. Find an opening and kill a guy with a bat. You crawl in the crawl space to find a save crystal. That is it. You then proceed to another crawl space and jump up to the second level. You pull a flip switch that opens a crawl space. You go through, find Desert Eagle clips, go out of the crawl space, find MP5 clips, and drop down a ceiling trapdoor. You run to press the button, letting an inmate out, while you go into the crawl space behind the door and get a large med pack. One of the guards drops a med pack. In the past, the inmate doesn't do much damage, but on this PS3 and also PC version, he kills every guard in the area. You go through a crawl space, you find shotgun shells, then go through another crawl space to a hallway. He killed one of the guards in my Just Levels No Meds All Secrets run, and I had to kill the other, but the guards with the guns have a hard time targeting the inmate in this area. You try to go to the exit but are swarmed by assault rifle guys on either side. I usually go back into the crawl space and on a ledge to avoid any damage. After you and the inmate deal with the assault rifle guards, you push a button to open a crawl space grate on the right side. You go through it to this red hallway with green lasers. You trip the lasers, which sends an alarm out that alerts all the guards in the area, so be cautious. A guard with fists comes running down the ramp. Then you proceed up the ramp. There are two paths left and right. The glass on the left and the blue hall and the blue hallway on the right. The blue hallway leads to the rocket room where an assault rifle guard will shoot at you with pinpoint accuracy on the catwalk on the other side of the room. This is one of the harder levels to complete on the Just Levels Nomad's All Secrets challenge. The last secret requires you to lose 90 to 95% of your health, so you have to keep this much health throughout the level. Deal with this guard as quickly as possible and avoid his final shot. Every gunman's final shot does more damage. You go down, then to the other side to retrieve a code clearance disc from his ass, then return to the hallway to the glass area. You go down a ladder, jump over green tripwires, insert the disc into an old ball computer, which raises a missile, giving you access to the ladder. You jump over a tripwire, go up a ramp, then shoot a broken wall, go down a hallway, and down a ladder to the second secret. The second secret is only a save crystal at this point. You will have less than 20 Desert Eagle bullets, less than 300 MP5 bullets, and less than 10 shotgun shells. So it is a bit frustrating. Anyway, you go back out of the hallway to a meat hook going left to right, some shotgun shells, a ledge underneath a missile, and a dark area on the right that has a small med pack. You time the meat hook. Get the small med pack, line a jump to the white ladder. You backflip to the second level where a assault rifle guard will fire at you. He has a yellow screw, which is a key that you need. And this is the last time you will be in this room. You go back down, jump over some tripwires, go up a ladder to the hallway, which you take to the rocket room. You drop to ground level, go down a hallway all the way to the corridor that leads to a yellow screw lock. The yellow screw lock opens a door. You kill a guard with this, then go down by a futuristic light rail and follow a path to a ladder on the left side of the track. You go up the ladder, push a button to move the right rail, to move the light rail, go down, crawl under the tracks to go to a ladder on the right side of the tracks. You go up the ladder to get some flares, then jump on the light rail, jump on the ledge up above, then jump up to grab a grated ceiling. There is a laser set on a track, so you time your traversing so that you drop safely. The grates below you are actually trapdoors, so this is the only way to traverse. You equip the Desert Eagle, then unequip. You go down a ladder, jump over an electrified track, and take down a guard that is running to push a button. The track here has some shotgun shells, but at least it is something. You go up a hallway to an open area that has yellow lasers, green lasers, and some turrets scattered everywhere. You avoid all these lasers and make a note of the big locked door. You proceed through the area, get up some blocks, and you are faced with two timed buttons on the catwalks. You press one, deal with an assault rifle guard, then press another button to alert another assault rifle guard who will try to alert the other guards. If you are facing the locked door, the button on the left one opens a first door and holds up a trap door. The right one opens up the second door. I usually do left, then right, but the order doesn't matter here, as long as you make it in time. You sprint through the doors to an area with 5 flip switches, the same area that I mentioned before, that I mentioned we would be in at the end of the level earlier. You pull the right switches when the game shows you a cutaway of the locked door. In the past, a guard would show up after you completed the sequence, but not in this version. You pull the second switch, fourth switch, and fifth switch to open the locked door. Then go out of another door of the room below, to the room below. You backtrack to the now open door. You can explore a hallway that has a left path and a right path. I recommend the right path because there are goodies. You don't need to go here yet, so you push a button by a ladder, opening a grated trap door towards the top of the ladder. You climb up, do a backflip, get shotgun shells, then traverse on ramps. All the way to an area below where you can drop on a catwalk. There is a way to take no damage from the fall. You fall off and do a somersault. The catwalk leads to an area where you can drop on the green UFO to get the launch code pass. You slide off the UFO and backtrack all the way back to the rocket room. Then you go down that hallway to a ladder. The ladder leads to the basement, which then leads to a card slot. You insert the card into the card slot, which opens glass, revealing a button. Once you push the button, the door opens behind you. You run in to avoid the fire from the rocket, which launches, allowing a grated trapdoor to open. You go up on the ladder on the side of the hallway to the level 3 catwalk. Then go up a ladder to the level 4 platform, where a guard with a bat will knock you off. You kill the guard, pull a flip switch that takes you to a crawl space that has a set of lasers you have to jump over. Then you enter another crawl space. You get a small med pack in a hallway. Then you go down another hallway to a ramp, which leads to a more open area. You kill an assault rifle guard on a tower, kill a guard that is roaming, then proceed to a green room. The room has an assault rifle guard with the code clearance disc that you need. You pull a flip switch that opens a trap door. The skybox and background are mostly orange, giving off a desert sunset kind of feel and gives off a good accent that complements this desert. The guard on the tower dropped MP5 clips, so you could use the graded ladder to get up there. There's an electrified fence all around this area, and also a pool of water that is calf deep. You go down the trapdoor to a hallway which has a laser set at a high level. So you go down the ramp and crawl at the base of the ramp. Then you go down a graded ladder to the hallway where you gun down that running guard, right by the light rail. You go back to the UFO room, to the hallway that has the 2 paths. You go to the left path, insert the code clearance disc, then go further to discover an alien being dissected in a save crystal. I'll On the right path, there are two aliens encased in glass near an aquarium that has two killer whales and a save crystal. You go further around the aquarium to get flares and Desert Eagle clips, then back out. Get out of the hallway and go up the ladder again. You traverse across the ramps to an area to the left of the catwalk. There is a door in the wall that requires a standing jump and grab to get to. This leads to a hallway with high laser set and a low laser set, which you jump over and duck under to go to an opening of the aquarium. You get the save crystal that killer whales are extremely friendly and will follow you around and even phase through you sometimes. You get back out, traverse past the laser sets, then drop down from the door, making you have less than 5% health if you do the Just Levels No Meds All Secrets challenge. Right? But at least you got all the secrets. The code clearance disc opened up the trapdoor to the UFO, so you climb through, and the inside is huge. The outside is only about 6 meters by 6 meters by 6 meters. The inside is at least 5 times that. You go up the trapdoor, then go up a level, trying to avoid an assault rifle guard, find a way to the next level up, then find the green artifact in the center, element 115. The center has 3 comfy chairs with wheels on the bottom. There are 3 aliens encased in glowing material. One of the glass casings is devoid of any alien. You avoided 2 assault rifle guards by grabbing the artifact and are given 2 choices of where to go in the world: England and South Pacific Islands. For this review, I chose South Pacific Islands because that is easier to tackle in the long run, and South Pacific Islands has way harder levels than England. Rank is pretty cool. Rating is a 9.2, which I raised to a 9.4. Reasons: backtracking is tolerable. Lack of boss fight gives time for player to breathe. Lack of any goodies and secrets is bad. Ammo conservation is high. Fall damage for last secret is a little extreme. Enemies track you quite well, giving you a lot of pressure. Distinguishable areas help in backtracking and progressing. Okay. That is Area 51. It's a 9.4. I'm losing my voice. And I will see you next time when we do Coastal Village in the South Pacific Islands. Anyway, see you next time. This is Tyler Vorseth out. Bye.